Last night, there was a big announcement tease at the Game Awards. Everyone said, oh, just wait till you see this. There's going to be a big reveal. It's going to be mind-blowing. The hype is out of control. Well, at the very end of the Game Awards, we finally found out what that was. And let's just say it leaves a little bit to be desired, doesn't it? This is the image that is probably going to be lasting in people's minds for the game that Naughty Dog just revealed, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. And of course, this is Naughty Dog's first game in quite some time, but this is not the same Naughty Dog that people remember. No, this is Neil Druckmann's Naughty Dog. It's been over 4 years since Naughty Dog released The Last of Us Part 2, which was a lightning rod for controversy, and in large part was rejected by gamers. It failed to live up to sales expectations. In fact, The Last of Us, as we speak, has sold around 26 million copies combined between the original and the remaster. Last of Us 2 sitting there around 10 million copies. But really, so much of the backlash was centered on the fact that, one, Naughty Dog lied to everyone in the trailers, and two, the way they acted when all this bad PR started getting out. They tried to destroy YouTube channels. They tried to strike you for criticizing them or talking about them, including this channel. And Neil Druckmann was at the forefront of that. They tried to label all the criticism as just bigoted or sexist or whatever you want to call it. It was all garbage. And people were pissed that the Naughty Dog that they loved, that so many people had left, and now Neil Druckmann is in charge of that studio. Well, 4 years later, here we are. Another Naughty Dog game that gets announced, and another somewhat androgynous-looking protagonist that looks surly and unlikable. Can't wait. Thank you so much, Neil Druckmann. And guess what? Just like 4 years ago, they don't want you talking about this game if you're not going to praise it, as evidenced by the fact that on the trailer itself, they turned off the comments. This is Naughty Dog right here, released 10 hours ago. Number 12 on trending somehow, with just over 300,000 views. Weird that that's number 12 on trending. But as you can see, people have let their voices be heard even though they can't speak about it. Comments turned off by Naughty Dog, because that's how confident they are about this new IP. Should we get a little bit of a view of this, what they showed the world in this space video game that they showed the first teaser trailer for? You already got the marketing there. There's Porsche on this spaceship. But let's get introduced to our new, very likable, very attractive protagonist. This is the best you got. This is the best you can do. I feel like this might be some sort of fucking sexual fantasy that Neil Druckmann actually has, and now that he's fully in charge, he can just let it play out any way he wants. Neil Druckmann's tried to make characters as unattractive as possible. And it would be another thing, I suppose, if this character's, personality was a little different, but instead, that is absolutely not the case.
Jordan?
Tell me something good.
Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around the Saberian moon.
Excellent.
How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Superior. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again.
Superstitions.
No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts.
You worry too much.
You know what I worry just the right amount. I say we wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead? He's not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
Yeah, that's gamers are wasting their time if you actually trust Naughty Dog after what they have done, what they've proved they are in the aftermath of so many of the people that used to be there leaving. But this is your main character. I think Jordan is her name. I might be assuming her gender. I guess we really don't fucking know. We really don't know what this person's gender is, but we do know that already it's surly, unlikable, fucking little badass or whatever. This is the first look you give us. And of this 4.5-minute trailer, virtually all of it is cinematic like this. You do have a little bit at the very end, which is supposed to maybe give you a tease of what the combat is going to feel like in this game. Should probably let you watch that as well. Here it is. There you go. That was the tease that you got of maybe what they're going for this actual gameplay. Maybe if it was another studio that didn't have the word Naughty Dog on it, maybe if it was a guy who wasn't named Neil Druckmann involved in it, maybe I might actually be interested. But obviously a lot of the focal point of all of the criticism has been about this character. Now, thankfully, when PlayStation put out this video, they didn't do what Naughty Dog did. Naughty Dog turned off the comments, but Sony PlayStation left them open. And that was probably a bad idea because that trailer has been ratioed as well. The trailer is 2 hours ago. Ew, it's so old we need a remaster. That's Naughty Dog, what they've been up to lately. Sony, you forgot to disable the comments. From the studio who brought you Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, and Uncharted. Nice. How many of them still work there? This game's going to make $1 Concordian. Lev from Last of Us Part 2 has grown up and went to space. Holy shit. Can I play as the characters from the background anime instead? This isn't what I imagine Naughty Dog's next IP would look like at all. I feel like Will Smith will slap me for making fun of her. There was a lot of brand placement in this too. Sony brand placement with, okay, it's a Sony game. Porsche on the spaceship. She's wearing Adidas, and it's very obvious that they show you the Adidas thing. It's just weird. And of course, it's getting criticized, rightfully so. Morning. I see the next Druckmann title is another strong woman game. This time she's ethnic. And as a bonus, we get to endure a bunch of god-awful product placement as well. That was the big announcement. Everyone was hyping. Glad I decided to sleep instead. That's from Games Nosh. Here's your latest upcoming PlayStation flop for the modern audience. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Why did Naughty Dog feel the need to make their shaved head lady protagonist immediately unlikable in the reveal trailer for the new IP? She was beyond gratingly sassy and smug. But hey, this is Naughty Dog. Fuck Naughty Dog, right? Over 4.5 years of this bullshit from them. Because the way they responded to the criticism for The Last of Us Part 2 and The Last of Us Part 2 itself should be enough for people to be like, I don't trust this company. I don't trust this person in charge. I don't trust anything they put out. And this is the thing that was so fucking hyped. This reveal with this as your protagonist. We'll see how it does. Obviously, The Last of Us 2, 10 million sales for a PlayStation exclusive game, certainly nothing to scoff at. However, it's about the franchise, it's about the IP. People were so excited for Last of Us 2 because it was the follow-up to a game that everybody loves so much. And then it was so incredibly divisive and such a disappointment to so many people. And really, from a sales perspective, the fact that 26 million total sales for Last of Us compared to 10 million for Last of Us 2, that should tell you all you need to know about how gamers felt about that piece of shit and why so many people should be skeptical of anything Naughty Dog does in the future. There's a reason that these trailers are ratio because gamers hate it. And there's also a reason that these fucking pussies turn their comment section off because they have no faith in this at all. This is ridiculous. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.